James Gunn's DC universe has gotten off to a great start. With its bright colour palette, dynamic framing, and devotion to the more out there aspects of the source material, Gunn's new Superman movie looks like a comic book come to life. After a decade of dour, humorless Superman taking himself way too seriously, it's refreshing to see a Superman with a sense of humour. But the humour is just one facet of this movie. It's also dazzling, action-packed, romantic, and deeply touching. I spent most of the film with a huge smile on my face, but I also found myself tearing up at times. In between the eye-popping superhero action, this movie deals with some interesting deeper themes. It mercifully skips the origin story. It's more about who Superman is and where he fits in. He was born on Krypton but raised on Earth. He sees humans as his fellow countrymen, but the feeling isn't necessarily mutual. This is everything a Superman movie should be. Fun, colourful, emotionally rich, and delightfully sincere. Look out, is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's spoilers for the new Superman movie. David Corenswet was the perfect choice to play the Man of Steel. He has the exact right look, like eerily so, as if God made him in the mold of Kal-El, but he also has the charm and self-assuredness and innate warmth to be Clark Kent. I hope he gets a nice long tenure in this role, because he's the best Superman since Christopher Reeve, and Rachel Brosnahan is the best Lois Lane since Margot Kidder. Lois is so much more than just Superman's love interest, and this movie captures who the character is outside that relationship. She's fiercely independent, she's an intrepid reporter, and she values the truth above everything else, even when it's ugly. I was initially unsure about Nicholas Holt's casting, but he's a great Lex. He plays him as a sort of tech bro Tom Cruise, and it just works. All the casting announcements that came through for supporting roles made it seem like this film might be overstuffed, like BVS or Spider-Man 3 or X-Men Apocalypse. Hawkgirl, Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific. As more and more superheroes were added to the ensemble, I was worried maybe all these extra heroes would distract from Superman himself. But that's not the case at all. There are plenty of scene stealers like Nathan Fillion's cocky Green Lantern, but this is Superman's movie through and through. Every other character in the movie serves some kind of purpose in Superman's story, and they all add flavour to a fully realised DC universe where superhero battles are a daily occurrence. Kevin Feige spent years building out the MCU from Iron Man, but Gunn's DCU has arrived fully formed.
Good luck with that.
I really appreciated how this movie didn't shy away from the zaniest, comic bookiest aspects of Superman lore, and actually leaned into them. Krypto, Ultraman, Metamorpho, the Superman robots. It bodes well for this new DC universe that it's not afraid of this stuff. But at the same time, it's not just 2 hours of deep cuts from the comics. The misbehaving Superdog and the C-3PO butlers and the fire-breathing kaiju and the dimensional imp are all just sci-fi gravy on top of a human story. It makes that clear early on with the interview scene that was teased in the second trailer. That scene takes a 10-minute break from the action to just have Superman and Lois talking in a room, and I absolutely loved it. It highlights their relationship, their ideological differences, and the snappy dialogue reminded me of a screwball comedy like His Girl Friday or It Happened One Night.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some might. It's a lot.
Superman's biggest conflict is that he can't be in two places at once. He's not some brooding, angsty punk moping around wondering whether he even wants to be a hero. He won't hesitate to step in and save people's lives, and he has the power to do it. The only problem is that if two people need saving in two different places, he can't save both of them. In the third act, Gunn exploits that conflict and presents Superman with a situation where he's desperately needed in two places at once. This movie addresses all the long-standing debates about the character and provides a solid answer for all of them. How are glasses an effective disguise? Why does Superman need the Justice League if he's so powerful? Gunn manages a nice balance of showing Supes to be the most powerful superhero in the world, but not so powerful that there's no conflict. This movie has villains that are a physical match for the Man of Steel and threats that he can't handle on his own. Superman has never felt more human. He's not infallible, he's not omnipotent, he makes mistakes, he gets hurt, he doesn't always have the answers. It's much more relatable than depicting him as an all-powerful god among men.
Quit messing around!
I'm not messing around, I'm doing important stuff.
Underneath all the superhero spectacle, this movie deals with some big questions. Where is home? Is it where you're from or where you end up? It's like Brooklyn, but with Superman instead of Saoirse Ronan. It also explores that age-old concept of nature versus nurture. Superman might have been born to the House of El, but he's a Kent to his core, and that's encapsulated beautifully in the film's bookends. Supes starts off soothing himself with a holographic message from his birth parents, but he ends the film by soothing himself with home movies of his adoptive parents. That closing image left me in tears and solidified Superman as one of my favorite movies of the year. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. Remember to like and subscribe and click on the little bell. And also seize the day and call your mom and be kind to yourself.